Morning everyone, hope you're going well. Yeah, piling hay this morning, just on the contract trail, just our regular one we do every 3 weeks or whatever it is. So yeah, loosen hay. Yeah, there's about, I don't know, 15-20 hectares in this little block here, and it's just a quarter of a pivot irrigator. And yeah, so it's been down about about a week, I suppose, just on a week. So it's been pretty good drying conditions. Pretty windy the last couple of days, or it's been as windy yesterday as what it's been for a while actually. Yeah, so no, the alarm went off. I didn't think we'd get a go at it. I wasn't sure we'd get much of a dew this morning, but it's actually pressing up really well. Alarm went off about 3:30, and I just looked at the weather station at home, and it was still pretty windy and that, so I sort of reset the alarm for another hour, and yeah, got up an hour or so, and yeah, got up about 5 and a bit of brekkie and come down and got into it. So got about 52 out. Brendan's going to come and pop on and take over from me, and look, he may get this block done this morning, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how warm it gets and how quick it gets. I think it is going to cool down, or the next couple of days are going to be a little bit cooler than what it's been. But yeah, baler seems to be going alright. We had a nodder that was playing up, so I just made a little adjustment to it, sort of slowly getting the head around how it all works. What else is happening? So yeah, back into the shearing shed. We'll really hook into it this week and try and get the bulk of it done if we can. I think I've got onto somewhere, a sawmill not that far away. Hopefully that'll might be able to cut some of those timbers for the floor if you've been watching on for a while. So yeah, we'll chase them up, and yeah, a bit of spraying and that sort of stuff to do. I need to get onto our sheep scanning man and get him to come back and scan the young maiden ewes and another little mob that we've got at home. And yeah, so no, plenty happening, so keep watching. Oh, morning. Yeah, wasn't a lot to report yesterday on the phone, and yeah, the guys were getting set up to do a bit of channel spraying here, just in case we end up pre-watering a bit of country prior to sowing. I'll just give you a quick look at this. Yeah, it just goes on the front of the front end loader. It's a bit of a Mad Max sort of setup, but yeah, it just hangs. He just hangs out over the channel, and yeah, we can spray the channels and just keep them clean, and the water hasn't got resistance running down the channel, and it all runs a bit quicker, and it's more efficient. So yeah, so just getting that set up. We have got a bit of an issue. The third on the loader, it's got what we call a third function, so you can put like a silage grab or something like that on it, and for whatever reason we're not getting power to the solenoid to open and close the valve in there, which is, well, you can't really see that much. It's in there. There's an accumulator and that in there as well, but yeah, it opens the valves to operate these. So we've just got a little hydraulic ram there that just makes that fold. So it's probably not critical, but yeah, anyway, we're just a bit of a drama that we had, and yeah, probably didn't need to, but anyway, that's all right. Yeah, a bit of a shed update. So I've been up early this morning, and we've got the little trusses made up. So they're about 3 metres long. There's 2 end ones there. They'll go to either end with the single purlin plates, and then obviously these 4, there's one up there. They're the internal ones. So I'm just about to run my ute to town for a service, and Tony's going to pick me up, and then yeah, we're going to hire a little electric scissor lift just to make working up in the air, 1, a lot easier, but 2, a hell of a lot safer too. So yeah, we'll be able to get down here and might not be able to see for the sun, but yeah, we'll be able to cut these posts off and yeah, lift these trusses up, and we just got to. I've got to come along here and yeah, we're gonna have to weld a connection plate up there on the end outside of those trusses just to take weld a plate on the outside of those posts to take those new trusses. So yeah, anyway, it's coming together. We're sort of chipping away at it. You know, once we get those trusses up, it should, fingers crossed, all come, you know, roll together pretty quickly. So anyway, I'll get cracking and get into town. Rightio, a bit of an update of what's been going on. Yeah, we've had a bit of stuff going on in the background here, and yeah, it's put a fair bit of stress on both Sarah and I. I'm sort of not all fees in one day anyway, but yeah, between that and the GoPro being flat, and we've just been sort of flat strap on the job here, trying to get this shearing shed. Just hang on, you can just see my outline, but you can't see me. Turn a few lights on. Just hang on. And turn those ones on too. Yeah, so we've been pretty busy. Yeah, trying to get this shearing shed done. So at this point in time, we've got the roof here just to the edge of the board. Basically, just been using bits and pieces of corrugated iron that we had. So there's still a sheet there. So we've got about 4 different colours up on the roof there, but it doesn't really matter. No one's going to see it. Yeah, and then this afternoon we started to get the subfloor in for, you know, to bring that back out. A few little issues. Just I shot a level, took a level off the. This is the critical height here. We need to continue this board where the shearers work. Yeah, straight out. So this is the critical height. Took that height there, and then you know, as you saw earlier, it went along with the laser and marked everything. And what has happened is there's actually a dip in the floor, or the floor runs away in that corner. So I started at the back there when I welded these. These are a 150 by 50 RHS, and yeah, I marked it for starters, and then we measured off it to the floor of that grating, and it was actually the height was wrong. So we were 20 mil out. So went along and we'd already cut these off. Yeah, went along, cut them off, dropped them 20 mil, and then I actually had to go and pick the girls up off the school bus. Sarah's gone down to Tasmania for the weekend, with a couple of girlfriends, just to have a weekend away. So yeah, so I'm on full-time dad duty at the moment. So yeah, I had to go and grab the girls off the school bus, and yeah, when I got back, the boys were like, we got a bit of a problem, Houston. So that 20 mil we took out of there, I cut this one here off and put it back in, just to get that, you know, get that height right here, and then that'll, in turn, the height will be right at the front. So anyway, it's part and parcel of it. It's design on the run a bit. Yeah, but what else? We've got, the guys it's got pretty hot here. I think it was 38 today, and they're talking 41 tomorrow. So the guys are all going to be out here sort of 6:30 in the morning, and they'll strip this wall here, and yeah, we're going to try and, you know, get as much as the roof up as we can. I've got to, you probably can't see it real well here, but we've got that gap there between the purlin and the wall. There's the gutter goes in there, so we've got there's 2 lengths of gutter left to go in there. There's one there, it'll go up this end, and yeah, the length to go up the other end here. So what else are we doing? Yeah, Brendan's been spraying channels, and we've actually gone over the air seeder while yeah, in the last day or two. So changed a few press wheels and yeah, just tightened up a few bearings, the odd couple of hoses and that sort of stuff. It's even I've just come out now. I've just got the kids into bed, and yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of welding. Actually, I'm just going to start and weld the cleats on for the timbers to put the floor down to, just while it's a bit cooler tonight. So yeah, so I'll just walk over to the air seeder and we'll have a quick squiz at if we've still got a bit of daylight. Yeah, so no, just a few hoses that had needed replacing, that had holes had worn in last year and had beer cans wrapped around them, so we limped to the finish line. But yeah, I think he's greased it all. We'll just check some tyre pressures, that sort of stuff when the time comes. I haven't got lights in the shed, we haven't got power. It might be getting a bit on the dark side, but yeah, just these, yeah, that wasn't really worth the walk because you can't really see that. But yeah, just a couple of hoses that come out of the metering unit on the bottom of the box, and then feed the seed and fert up over into the seed tubes. So yeah, we'll have a better look at that another day when we can see what's going on. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, this video's a bit higgledy-pickledy, if I can get it out, sorry. Yeah, just with what's been going on this week. So anyhow, onwards and upwards. Yeah, I'll get this marked out. I might bang in a bit of time lapse while I'm doing this. What is it? It's up past 8, so I'll do a couple of hours and yeah, get all the cleats welded on for the timber, and yeah, then it's sort of, we're a bit closer still. So. Okay, so we've just ticked over 38 degrees. I think we're heading for a top of 41 or 40 or something here today. Yeah, the guys have just knocked off. So yeah, we managed to get a bit more roof on this morning. So we're about 5.5 metres short, which we've just been using odds and ends of roofing on we had left around from other jobs up there so far. So I'll order. I've got to go to town now and take the scissor lift back, so I'll order enough to cover that 5.5 metres. We're going to leave this wall here just for the time being, yeah, just in case. We're only sort of 3 weeks off shearing and trying to get a concreter here to concrete that bit. Between now and then it's probably it's going to be a bit tricky, so we've got a bit here, just here to continue off from the board that we'll probably just, whether we have a crack at concreting it ourselves, it doesn't need to be, you know, super duper. Yeah, got all the cleats welded on last night. The boys, Tommy got them painted that end this morning, and there was a few more here that I've put on since. This area here is where the chute will be, where once the sheep are shorn, they'll drop down under the shed. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, just going to duck into town now and yeah, go to the hardware store and just follow up where these timber battens are. Yeah, they're telling me we can get them. We may have to go for a drive to get them, but yeah, that's fine. Someone can go and pick them up next week. So rocking along pretty well. I'll just show you. I meant to talk about it yesterday. Just we put some insulation or isolation under the tin on the roof, and it's about 6-7 mil thick, and I've used it before on other jobs and on the carport and our sort of deck we've got over the roof of the deck we've got in beside the house, and it makes a huge, massive difference. So I'd really like to, you know, in time. This half of the roof of the shed's got solar panels on it, so you're probably getting a bit of insulation from them, but the other half doesn't. And because you know we're shearing late summer, and if you get what's going on now where the summer seems to be a month late behind like everything else is, it can be a bit toasty in here in this middle of the day. So yeah, it'd be good to put the insulation on that side, and even that west wall, that's west. Yeah, so anywho, yeah, again, apologies for this one. It's been a bit going on in the background, so we're just ticking along as best we can. We've sort of had all hands on deck here, doing this just to try and get the job done. Yeah, half a load of spray to pull it out on one paddock. Yeah, there's about 45 or 50 hectares left of spraying to do, and then the spraying's sort of up to date. Yeah, so we're just running into the weekend, so we'll have the head for a cooler spot now. It's a bit after 2 now, so we'll head find some shade somewhere. Although it's not too bad by the weather station at 38, but it's actually not too bad in here with the wind blowing through. So we have been. I probably could keep chipping away at it, but anyway, it's been a pretty big week. So anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, keep subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.